Hello and welcome to Tarot by the Moon. Tasha here at Tarot by the Moon. Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me once again. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, comments that I've had previous videos. It's very much appreciated. Please keep it coming. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We are hurtling towards, it's that week where we're sort of hurtling towards the full moon, which will be next Sunday, will be a full moon in Aries. And it does feel like it's moving pretty fast again this month. I don't know what happened to September, and I know I'm not the only one who's feeling that as well. The acceleration is absolutely full on at the minute. Staying grounded is imperative right now, as is pushing forward. There's a sweet spot, I suppose, between staying grounded and pushing forward. We don't want to be pushing so much that we create resistance, but we don't want to be, to see what I mean, there needs to be a sort of a middle ground there, I feel. Yeah, moon has moved into Capricorn today. We've been in Sagittarius over the last couple of days. I've been feeling quite a silly, giddy, sort of light-headed as well. I've come out of one of my legendary migraines now in the last 24 hours. So if I'm a little bit under up, that's what it is, my loves. Yeah. Sorry, go quiet. Sometimes I go quiet, as you guys know. Sometimes I go quiet. I'm getting a little upload. Sometimes I speak very, very quickly. Sometimes I go really, really quiet. I don't try and fit this to make it like a TV show. It's not a TV show. It's a YouTube tarot reading. You don't need to be any particular sign to come and join in with this reading. It's for everyone. We've entered into Capricorn today. That's what I was getting at. So we're going to start getting into a little bit more of a sort of a serious energy coming up. Sagittarius, bit of a giddy goat about that. I've been feeling it. And we needed that, much needed. But now with Capricorn, it's all about practical steps. Taking practical steps to what we want to achieve, to achieving our intentions, to bringing things into manifestation in time for that Aries full moon that we'll be having next week. So that's where we're at. Okay, my loves, I'm just being urged to just go in. So I'm just going to go in. Let's call in the highest vibration of love and only love into this reading today, for ourselves, for the planet we live on, for Mother Gaia, for all of the creatures that we share the planet with, the animal life, the plant life, all our teachers and our guides, the myriad of life, the life that we don't even understand, the interdimensional beings, the ancestors, the star ancestors, and anyone else overseeing this reading today. Nothing but radical compassion and the highest vibration of love. And so it is, my darlings, and so it is. Okay. Okie dokie, let's see what's coming up for us. Now, in case you haven't joined before, like I say, thank you very much. Please stick with me, it's a little bit different. And I'm glad that it's a little bit different, because it's only one way to do anything, and that's your own way. So what I do a collective intuitive tarot read. Different star signs come up as we go along, and we discuss them as they come up. But this is for everyone, and it's split into 4 sections. And the sections are air, which represents our thought processes and our mental health; water, which represents our emotional state and our heart and all of that; fire, which will represent our passion, creativity, drive and willpower to get things done; and then the earth section, which is how we're actually manifesting, how we're pulling those lessons through on a day-to-day on the earth plane. I then clarify with an extra set of cards, and then I do a couple of oracles at the end. Okay, my loves. It's very organic how I do it. It's never quite the same twice. It's as it comes to me. So I hope you're going to enjoy it, and I hope you're going to stick with me. Now, I only ever take the flippers and the fallers from my shuffles as well. Okay, my loves. Sometimes you have to shuffle and shuffle. Ooh. As soon as I say it again, I don't know if you've noticed that, you guys who watch me regularly, as soon as I sort of make that statement, it's like, and there's your first one. Okay, so that's in the area of air. So that's how we're feeling. Now also, in case you haven't watched before, it's what I call, okay, it's far too many, a microcosm, macrocosm reading. And what I mean by that is you may see stuff, use stuff in this reading today. I may pull messages through that directly relate specifically to you. that are very detailed, that are very specific to your set of circumstances. On the other hand, we might see, and we will see how that also correlates to the collective consciousness, how that is applied to humanity at large. You may find some of this resonates, you may find none of it resonates, or just part of it or all of it. Please just stick around and enjoy it, and please consider yourself protected and healed within this reading as well, to some degree at least. Being asked to just shuffle them again. I haven't used this deck of cards for a while. I used to use it a lot on here, as you guys know. It's the Crystal Power Pack by Jane Wallace, sorry. Haven't used it for a while, so it's a little bit sticky. I have used it a lot on here. As you guys who follow me regularly will know. That's better, thank you. So, that's the area of water, that's the area of fire, that's the area of earth, and we've got one spare one which often happens, and we'll look at that for consideration later on. Okay, it'll all tie in. I've got a ringing in my ear now. Okay, somebody's got love on the brain very, very much at the minute. Okay, I'll come back to that, just give me a second. I didn't expect that, but there it is. Okay, yeah, well, in the area of our mental processes, our thoughts, our mental health and all that, we've drawn a Four of Wands here. And that very much is it's a card of stability. It's an energy of great stability. So I'm really, really happy to see it coming up in the area of our mental powers there, okay? If I sound a little bit weird or low at the minute, please forgive me. As I say, I'm coming out of one of my legendary migraines. Not always like this. I feel like my voice is a little bit different, if you know what I mean, when I've been feeling like this. So anyway, this energy is pure stability. This is a happy energy. This is an energy of a happy home, a celebration of some kind, a proposal. Somebody might be thinking about popping a question here. Somebody might be thinking about asking somebody to move in with them. What else are we getting here today? It's very stable energy. So collectively, because I feel like in the last reading there was a bit of a wobble. We had an Ace of Swords in reverse. So I feel like we've sorted that out. Stability's returned. It's returned so much that we're able to actually consider extending that energy with others, I want to say. You're feeling so stable and grounded at the minute. This is fantastic that you're actually thinking, I'm in a really good place that I could actually share some of this, share some of my life with somebody, or open up to somebody, or invite somebody into something. I feel like there's some kind of celebration. You might be wanting to ask. There's a couple of stories coming in here. Hang on. Okay. There's a story coming in here that somebody's wanting to ask somebody to join them on a special occasion, or was thinking about asking them to join them on a special occasion, or not, like we get like a +1 or something like that. I feel like somebody's contemplating, right, asking somebody where in the past they wouldn't have done it. I'm getting this. What's that? Sorry, just bear with me a second. Right, somebody's show. Right, what I'm being shown is up till quite recently, you wouldn't have gone there. You wouldn't have done this. You wouldn't have asked. You wouldn't have put yourself out there like that, or you, for some reason, you wouldn't have felt stable enough to ask. But all of a sudden, you feel like you are. You feel like you're going, oh, never mind what the result of it is, or there's no expectation attached to this. It's not about that. It would be nice, obviously, if things progressed, but there's no expectation attached to it. It's just that you're simply ready to accommodate somebody else, or to include somebody else, or to expand your energy in that sort of way, to include a new person, to welcome somebody in. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of this energy just generally in the collective now is what I'm being shown. Some people that won't apply to everyone, that's very specific, but some people are experiencing that, and some people are experiencing more of a I want to say somebody's going on holidays and they're asking somebody to go on the holiday with them or something like that, and it's going to be a really good laugh and a really good time and all of that sort of thing. And that's come out of the blue as well. That's sort of come out of the blue. wasn't even on the cards at all, and now all of a sudden there's this opportunity for somebody to travel, and they're looking for somebody to go on a little adventure with them, and it's on. And it doesn't have to mean this is going to be the love of your life. Maybe you will be, maybe you will, because this is often a card of proposals, weddings and things like that. Maybe it will, but the point I'm making is you're not putting that pressure on it right now. You're just going, just have this, enjoy it for what it is in the moment, and not overthink it. You're not overthinking, which I'm really, really happy to say, because this is in the area of our mental health and our thought patterns and all that. And whatever this is, it just feels really stable energy. It just feels like I am not going to overthink this. I am not going to overburden it with expectations. I am simply going to go with the flow of it. I am simply going to, I hope that's making sense. It's quite specific. It's quite specific indeed. In the area of your heart, we've got the Death card, and I'm so glad. This is why I picked this card set today, because very often when I pick this set, actually, I don't know if you've noticed, my regular viewers, but very often when I work with this set, we get the Death card, and I think a lot of the reason why Spirit guides me to use this deck is because they know the Death card is going to come up, and it's the best image of death, the prettiest, sweetest, lightest image of death card that I actually have in any of my decks. So no surprise to see that there. Also, it points towards Scorpio season, and I've been saying for months somebody's got something brewing that is very strongly been pointing towards Scorpio season, that it's going to be manifest or in fruition in Scorpio season. So that's not this month, because we're in the Libra season now. It's the next one after that, okay? So in the next couple of weeks now, it's going to start to change. So this isn't our feeling, so this is something we need to let go of, so as we're able to embrace that new beginning. Because of course we can't move through that lovely energy, and this is what we're realising. It's like somebody's woke up here and realised. I mean, when you look at that card, like I say, there's a reason why I've picked these today, and now I know that it's because this card needed to come up. Tends to be the case whenever I've picked these. There couldn't be a more reassuring image of death than the energy of that card, I don't think. You've got all the 4 seasons there. You've got that beautiful doorway within the tree. You've got the seeds scatter into the ground, bringing the new life around, bringing the rebirth in. And it's like there's nothing there at all scary, dark, frightening, or anything. In fact, it's a door that you'd kind of want to go through. It's like you want to go through this death and this rebirth. It's just allowing it to happen now without push. Like I said at the beginning, there's a sweet spot between taking practical steps towards these sorts of things that we're trying to bring in, and pushing too hard or not doing anything at all. And that's what this feels like, because this very much feels like this is a doorway that you want to go through, that you're willing to go through, that you're not scared of going through, that you're allowing something to die, that you're allowing something to be reborn, because what else are you going to do? You know, that's just transformation here. This is just an energy of transformation, and I feel like somebody's finally accepting it and taking the steps necessary to facilitate that change, massive change. And it is a big change, it's very transformational, but it's been on the cards for a long time, and it's manifesting in Scorpio season. And I've said that's been like a sub-story on this channel for quite a long time now. So it's coming, my loves, it's coming closer, okay? But this mental stability, I'm really impressed with this. Just sip my tea. I'm really impressed with this, because that's what's going to act as a catalyst for enabling the steps you need to take through there, my darlings, okay? I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer. It's a little bit too far away there, isn't it? It's a bit further away than I normally have it. Okay, that's better. There we are. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got a Page of Pentacles coming up in our area of fire. So this isn't how we get things done. So this is opportunities coming in for personal growth, okay? Amazing opportunities. This figure on the card as well, I always think of it, just makes you think of alignment. Staying in alignment. So in our passions, in our creativity, in our fire, We're staying in alignment so that we can, and I'm sure this came up in one of the last few readings, about staying in alignment, or we're going to miss an opportunity, getting in balance and staying in alignment, or we're going to miss an opportunity that's coming in that's just amazing for us. This is showing me that that is exactly what we're doing. I can't remember exactly what that was now. If we look back at the videos, you'll see, or you might remember if you're a regular watcher, but this now is showing me that we did, whoever that was, you did stay in alignment, you did get back in balance, and you're definitely not missing that opportunity. That opportunity is there. It's there for the taking, and boy, are you taking it. You are taking it. You know that it's just right for you. You know that it's going to bring you rewards. You know that it's going to bring you growth and healing. And you're ready to take it. But you're only going to get that by going through death's door. So you're following. Yeah. On the other side of that door, it's this fabulous opportunity. There's even that tree there in the background. It's like you've literally come through the other side of that tree. And as soon as you've let one thing go, it's like as soon as you've let one thing go and you've really let it go in your energy. Sometimes I think we let things go. We all do. We go, I've let that go now. That was a waste of time and that didn't work out or whatever. And yeah, so I've let it go mentally and emotionally. You've let that go. But it takes a while for it to energetically go sometimes. And it takes a while for us to actually allow ourselves to go through that transformation and take the opportunity that's waiting on the other side. Okay. 8 of Swords. Right. Now this speaks about being trapped, feeling like there's no way out and things like that. And very often that is the part of this energy that we're manifesting in Earth, sort of we zoom in on. But in this particular reading, and part of what the explanation of the 8 of Swords is anyway, but is often overlooked, is that you're actually freeing yourself from it. So while this card is often a very sort of a scary, sort of ominous sort of card, the 8 of Swords, in the position that is fallen in this reading, and in context of this reading, and in context of the full meaning of the card, this is about actually freeing yourself. Freeing yourself where before you felt imprisoned, you felt stuck, you felt like you were trapped, not able to move in any direction that was going to be of benefit to you. Now you can see clearly that you are able to free yourself. You've already started to, in fact. I feel like somebody's in the process of that. It's like you've already started to. You're walking through death's door. That's freeing yourself. You're taking advantage of opportunities, okay? That's freeing yourself. You're remaining stable. You're remaining stable and open to life and open to joy and open to adventure. And you're finally freeing yourself, that 8 of Swords. You're finally realising that you do not need to be stuck, that you're not meant to be stuck. And once it's going to be, I know it sounds like a corny thing, it's that thing of ripping the plaster off. It's never as bad as you think it's going to be once you've done it. You've built it up in your head for a long time, and that's what's caused you to feel like you're so trapped. But actually, if you just want to be free, you just can be. You're just going to be. That's what's gonna happen. I feel like it's inevitable anyway. Okay, yeah. Let's have a look what other card came up for consideration there. We had an extra one. 7 of Swords. Not surprised, and in the reverse. Right, now, 7 of Swords is somebody showing you some kind of sneaky behaviour. Now, don't get all up in your head about it. Don't get all paranoid about it, because I think you already know. That's why you're freeing yourself, okay? That's why you're going through death's door. That's why you're taking other opportunities, because you know you've stayed in an energy where somebody showed you, unfortunately, a dark side, a very sneaky behaviour, lies, mistrust, suspicious behaviour. I feel like there was an element of gaslighting going on here, even I'm going to say. It was in the reverse as well, so watch out for your own sneaky behaviours as well with that. Yes, you may have been wronged. Yes, you may have been hurt badly by somebody else's damaged ways of doing things, okay? But you're learning. You've learned so much through it. You've taken the lessons from it, is what I want to say. You've taken the lessons from it. You've learned how to be stable within yourself. You've learned how to let things die, and you've learned how to free yourself. The lessons are massive, so be grateful for it. Even though it was a painful set of circumstances, painful, disappointing, hurtful behaviours that you've experienced from somebody that you cared about, you've learned to take the gold. You've still found the silver lining, okay? That doesn't mean you have to put up with that person. That doesn't mean any of that. It means you need to forgive it, and which I see that you are, because death, that's forgiveness. But it's allowing it to be nothing to do with you anymore. It's just not resonating with you anymore anyway. But what I see here as well is that, not that you're doing the same things as that person was doing, like outright gaslighting or whatever, but you examine your own behaviours, because, and a lot of you are not going to like this when I say this now, a lot of people don't like it, but it's true, and it's something that I've had to learn the hard way, alright? Yeah, you didn't ask to be treated like this, that or the other, alright? And it's not your fault that person is so damaged that that's the way that they behaved, for sure. But you attracted it somehow, okay? So you do need to have a little look at a close examination of your motives, your behaviours and things like that as well, okay? And I mean, I don't see there's anything there like that's going to hold you back, because I don't see anything holding you back here. In fact, we've gone from a 7 to an 8, which is perfect in the swords. Absolutely perfect. We've progressed out of that nasty, suspicious, backstabbing sort of energy to the 8, which is about freeing yourself from that kind of energy, okay? But just a little, you know what I'm saying? A little shadow dance, let's put it like that. A little bit of shadow work I feel is coming in there to be looked at, because this person that made you feel trapped, kept you in a dark place, treated you with behaviours that were, you know, questionable and whatever, they've got a lot of healing to do. Obviously you can't do that for them, they've got to do it. You're enabling them to do that by healing yourself here, is what I'm seeing as well, and by freeing yourself. That is going to enable them to heal, because they're going to have to take a really good look at where the hell they went wrong there, yeah? Does that make sense? Somebody? I think it probably does. Let's go on. Excuse me, I need to drink a lot today. I need to stay hydrated. Right, let's clarify with a Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot cards. Let's see what's coming up there. I want to say here, somebody loves to hate. There's an energy of somebody close to you, or they just can't help it. But at the end of the day, it's not compatible with who you are. They can't help it. It's just the way they are, and I'm not making it a good thing or a bad thing. And what I'm hearing is that they just love to hate. They're just one of those people, or they're happy when they're moaning about something, or they're happy when they're just causing a drama where they don't need to be. They get a little buzz out of that, and you might not be that kind of person, and it's just a case of incompatibility. It's not even about, oh well, they did this or they did. It's just that's not. It's just not right for you. Your energy's just not right together, so it's time to realise that and step out of it, is what I'm being told there as well, very clearly, yeah. So take that as it resonates. You'll know what that is and who that is. Okay. Okay. Obviously we've got the energy of Scorpio here very strongly as well, but we've also got air and earth and fire here very strongly as well. We've also got the energy of Virgo here now with the Hermit card. That might mean something to somebody. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. Okay. What's this opportunity coming in? Okay. Oh. Okay, lovely. All right. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I knew it. I thought that. Leo energy as well. We've got Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio energy quite strongly here. Might mean something to you. Okay. For the Hermit, to clarify that Four of Wands energy. So that's that lovely stability we've got coming in the area of air, in our mental powers and all of that, okay? We've gone within, and it has been a time of going within, having a good look, having self-examination, self-reflection, reflecting on its whole set of circumstances and seeing how you want to go forward. And now it's time for you to come back out and shine that beautiful light. You've during your downtime, you've learned a lot about yourself. You've learned about this whole situation, and you've got, like I've already said, I think I've already said it anyway a minute ago. You've actually gained a lot of wisdom from it. You've taken the lessons from it, even though it was quite abhorrent the way you were treated or whatever. You've actually taken so much growth and lessons from it that it doesn't even matter anymore. You've got the Gandalf card, for goodness sake. So I just feel like not like that bit in Lord of the Rings where he comes back at as he goes in as Gandalf the Grey and he comes out as Gandalf the White. It's that you've sort of leveled up. It's like whatever I went through to become that, whatever horrors you went through to become that, it doesn't even matter now because you're through the other side of it. You're down the other side of that mountain, and your stability, you're so strong, you're so sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You've got a 10 of Rods, clarifying the Death card as well. So that's showing us that this is definitely over. This is another card of endings, the end. Can't take any more. Couldn't possibly take any more. There's not another squeeze to be got out of this situation. There's not another... That is it. It is the end. The 10 of Wands, clarifying the Death card. That's like as much as anyone can take. Those 10 wands that have become so burdensome, so tiresome, there's just no point for anyone involved in the situation, wherever they think they are, whatever side they're on, however clever they think they've been, sneaky they think they've been with their 7 of Swords or whatever. It doesn't matter anymore because everyone can see that it's just not working. It's definitely time to put those burdens down and walk through death's door, okay? Ace of Wands. Always happy to see an ace in my readings. I say it to you every single week. Always happy to see an ace. This should always be an ace in any tarot reading. It provides strength, it provides clarity. So this is a major energy coming up for us. And it's a fantastic energy. It's about having a new start. It's about rekindling your passions even. It did come up in the reverse, okay? So this can suggest a loss of passions that we have been experiencing. And I'm not surprised there's been a loss of passions, to be honest with you. I mean, what I'm seeing here is a recipe for loss of passion, what you've been through. But this is supporting that new opportunity coming in. Exactly. So you lost. So this is it. So while you're saying goodbye to all of that, the loss of passion, the burdens, no positive comeback coming to you whatsoever for your energy. You're putting energy in and you're getting like nothing back, frankly. None of your needs are being met there at all whatsoever. You've learned the lessons from it. You've learned all you can learn from it, and it's not benefiting anyone anymore for you to stay in that situation. So for sure, a Page of Pentacles is clarified by that Ace of Wands, even though it came out in the reverse, because it's teaching us that while something is lost, the passion for that past situation is so gone lost. There's a fantastic new opportunity, and there's all this growth. And the one thing that you're, especially with this set of tarot cards, very classical, these ones, you've got that Ace of Wands, lovely Ace of Wands. They're obviously very phallic, and it's always got all that lovely growth on it. And it's like, yeah, the opportunity for growth is massive, and you're taking it. You'll take that all day long. So it's not like you've come out of this situation. I want to say it feels like you've been in a horrible situation, but you've still come out smelling of roses because you've navigated it correctly, because you've done you, basically. You've that's exactly what you've done. It's like, that's the wisdom that I see here. It's like you've continued to do you. I'll just let the other person do them, because I mean, you know, you can't control somebody else is doing, as we always say, and we know. Eight of Swords, so this is about freeing yourself, and this was clarified by the moon, okay? Still feeling like there's a little way to go here. Still freeing yourself. But it's like you're over the worst of it. You're so over the worst of it. The next bit is just like another little push to completely free yourself, and I feel like that's going to be a lot easier than you think it is. But that moon card is showing me that you will be asked to use your intuition to navigate this little end bit by spirit. But that's all good, because you've actually sharpened and honed your intuition throughout this whole set of circumstances. You will be asked by spirit to sort of it's almost like spirit is saying, well, prove yourself now, because you've only got a little way to go, and they want you to do it basically on your own. Not that you're ever on your own, spirit's always by your side, you know what I'm saying, but they want you to figure it out, okay? There's still a bit of mystery there, so you're on the right path. You're always on the right path when we get the moon, okay? We know we're on the right path, so stay on that path. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. My advice here is keep doing what you've been doing, which is doing you, and allowing wisdom to take hold, and not allowing the actions of somebody else's toxic behaviour to affect you, because it's their shit, frankly, yeah, not yours. Okay, so to clarify that as well, that sneaky behaviour we're having was a Strength card, Leo energy, so that might have a bearing on it somehow. It's also about inner strength. So what we've got is the classic image of a beautiful feminine woman actually taming a lion, and this is what I'm saying. This is how you've overcome this nasty energy, and it has been nasty, and it has left a mark, I want to say, of course, but you're bearing that mark. You're bearing it like as if it's part of your beauty, even, I want to say, your inner beauty. It's how you've overcome that isn't by going in like another lion and tearing each other apart. It's just by doing you. She couldn't be more opposite of a lion, could she? She's just this beautiful, feminine, smiling, peaceful energy. And that's how you've overcome this. That's how you've overcome it. That's how you've mastered this situation. And you're almost home to freeing yourself. So go you. I think this has been a fantastic reading, and I hope it's made sense, and I hope it's resonated for somebody. I really feel like it has. What I'm going to do now, my loves, I'm going to do us a Halloween moon ritual. Got all various phases of the moons on these cards. And also, oh yeah, we're in October, so it's officially spooky season now. So I hope you're all getting cozy and enjoying the autumn festivities have begun. However you enjoy those. I know I've certainly started already, and started early. I absolutely love it. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time of the year. Stay grounded. Look after your beautiful self. Start to feel better in October always. I always feel like September's a funny old month, and we're all sort of adjusting in between summer and winter. But when October kicks in, I feel like I'm okay again now. It's like you've reset. You sort of climatized to it, so to speak, yeah. So I hope you're all feeling that. And we'll be at Halloween before we know it. How exciting. So the distant moon offers clear sight into my future pathway, okay? So the distant moon offers clear sight into your future pathway. That's what I'm saying. That's perfect with the moon card there coming up at the end. You're almost free of this Eight of Swords. You've almost freed yourself. There's just a little bit more of a push, a little bit more work, a little bit more staying grounded, staying in focus, staying in your positive, divine feminine energy, and you're home, okay? And that is perfect. That is pretty much that, isn't it? The distant moon offers clear sight into my future pathway, and that's what I was getting from you. The one thing we do know, we don't know everything that's going on when we get the moon card, but what we do know is that we're on the right pathway. Didn't I not say that? That's the one thing we do know, so stay on that pathway, because it's the right one. It's the one to freedom. It's the one to closing the door on this nasty situation that's held you down for long enough, and that there's nothing at all to be gained for anyone there anymore. Allow yourself to move forward to new opportunities, okay, and healing. That couldn't be more perfect. It's exactly what I've said there. Exactly. Clear sight onto your future pathway. There you go, my loves. Spirit confirming. Some proof there. Okay. I feel like we wanted to do a good old Celtic oracle at the end. A bit old school of me. Well, for me it is anyway. Seems to be calling to me. Let's see what wants to come out for us today. Okay, Druid, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't think it's the same one as the Raven. I'm going to look it up for you now in the book. Perfect for going into spooky season. It would be a bird, wouldn't it? Usually is with me. Okay. Druid. Blackbird. Beautiful blackbird. The blackbird is the bird of enchantment. In Celtic legend, its song can send the hearer into a magical trance and enables entry into the other world. The blackbird signifies self-awareness, self-discovery and exploration of the inner world of the individual psyche. It's perfect, my loves, for this reading. It's perfect for this reading. If we just quickly go back over it, we've got the hermit there, okay? The blackbird and the hermit, the druid, there he is. There he is. Didn't I mention Gandalf earlier on as well? That's the archetypal druid figure, yeah. The hermit card, there he is, with the blackbird, it's perfect. Exploration of the inner world and the individual psyche. So this is what I'm getting, is this has been a painful journey. It's been tough. It was very unfair and blah, 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 but none of that matters anymore because you've come out there as this expanded version of yourself, after having to go within, after having to heal, after having to look at all these difficult situations, after having to carry these heavy burdens for so long. It's made you so strong, so stable, so capable. There's still a little ways to go on this path. And yeah, there's danger around, but you know what? After what you've been through, it's nothing. You've just got to keep doing what you've been doing. You've got the blackbird there to guide you along. You're aware of your own strengths and weaknesses. You've learned that along the way. Strength card there, backing it up as well. Okay, you're aware of all of that. Also, with the strength card, don't forget that's about us taming our own inner beast. Okay, and learning when to do that. Also, like I said to you, because we're pointing the finger of accusation to somebody's bad, poor behaviour, which for sure, yeah, but don't forget to examine your own while you're at it. Okay, what you doing? Which blackbird is telling me that's exactly what you're doing, that's exactly what's going on. You're about to enter another world. The blackbird's song takes you into a trance that takes you to another world. It's a new world for you. You're creating a new path for yourself. You're carving out a new path, creating a new world, and you've just got a little ways to go. That moonlight is shining on your path. I feel like by Scorpio season this is going to be complete, and I've said this for months, and that's the storyline I'm coming up with there again. It feels like it's going to be absolutely complete by Scorpio season, which is just around the corner. So, hope you enjoyed the reading. Bit of a mysterious one. Very, very interesting. Lots of synchronization from Spirit once again. Eternally grateful for that. Please forgive my voice being a little bit strange, my energy being a little bit low. It's just post-migraine energy. I'm absolutely fine. It's just the way I do. It's just the way I roll, my loves. Please get in touch with me if you'd like a personal reading. I am available for personal readings. Please don't fall for anyone contacting you pretending to be me, because I will not contact you and ask you if you want a reading. You will need to get in touch with me, and I will provide a email for you to contact me with in the box below. Please leave me comments, please leave me likes, please subscribe. It's a simple process. You'll never be asked for money, either from myself or from YouTube. You can unsubscribe at any time. Please share this on anything at all that you think will help get it out there. I'll be so grateful to you. Love to hear from you all, and I'll be back in a day or two and we'll do the starseed reading, okay, before the full moon. So until then, take care of yourselves. All the love and all the light.